something trident.
Get ready to have your mind blown by the upcoming Aquaman 3. Despite the uncertainty surrounding the future of Aquaman films, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom has left fans eager for more. In the chronological lineup of DCEU movies, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom serves as the apparent conclusion. It's worth noting that Aquaman 2 marks the final installment before James Gunn's DCU movie and TV lineup takes center stage in 2024, effectively initiating a reboot of the DC Universe on the big screen. This transition has stirred up questions and speculation about the fate of DCEU superheroes. While some characters, such as Peacemaker and Amanda Waller, are making the leap to the new universe, others, like Henry Cavill's Superman, are facing recasting. The uncertain landscape has cast a shadow over the upcoming DC movies, leaving fans in the dark about what lies ahead for Jason Momoa's portrayal of Arthur Curry after the events of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Brace yourselves for the excitement as Aquaman 3 promises to deliver an unforgettable experience. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom continues to make waves at the global box office, amassing an impressive $433 million worldwide. The sequel, featuring Jason Momoa and Patrick Wilson, has demonstrated strong international appeal, securing $309.8 million from overseas markets and an additional $123.2 million from domestic theaters. Despite facing competition during its opening weekend, including titles like Wonka and Migration, the film outperformed other recent entries in the DC Extended Universe, surpassing the box office performances of The Flash and Black Adam in 2023. While it may not have reached the financial heights of its predecessor, the reported $205 million budget means Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is still considered a moderate success for Warner Brothers. The storyline follows Arthur Curry's challenges in becoming a revered king of Atlantis, navigating both ruling over a civilization and raising a child with Mera. The lingering threat of Black Manta seeking revenge with the ancient Atlantean weapon, the Black Trident, adds further complexity to Aquaman's journey. With that being said, the director of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, James Wan, has spilled the beans on what's in store for the future of the Aquaman franchise. While the upcoming movie is set to conclude the current DCEU storyline, it doesn't necessarily mean the end of Jason Momoa's Aquaman adventures. During a screening event for the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom trailer, Wan disclosed that the ending of the film hints at a possible return of Momoa's Aquaman in Aquaman 3. According to Wan, the Jason Momoa story as Aquaman definitely has more places to go, and the conclusion of the movie sets the stage for something significant. He stated, "Where we go at the end of this movie, it does tee up something bigger. Or, not bigger, but it does tee up a direction for that story." In a conversation with Entertainment Weekly, Wan shared his thoughts on the kind of story Aquaman 3 should explore for characters like Aquaman, Mera, Orm, and others. He emphasized the importance of character growth, stating, "It should be growing these characters." Wan expressed his satisfaction with the evolution of Arthur's character from a wanderer in the first film to someone with a clearer direction in the second. While he doesn't have specific stories in mind, he believes that the focus of the next Aquaman movie should be on developing the characters based on the groundwork laid in the second installment. Aquaman 3 holds the potential for a compelling and intense storyline, building upon the events set in motion by Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. The film could explore a major comic book moment where Black Manta, in his pursuit of revenge, targets Arthur Curry's family, as hinted in the trailer for the upcoming movie. One plausible direction for Aquaman 3 is the adaptation of a significant plot point from the comics, involving Black Manta tragically taking the life of Aquaman's son. If Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom follows through with Black Manta killing Aquaman's son, it aligns with director James Wan's statement that the film's ending sets the stage for something bigger in a potential sequel. This narrative choice also aligns with Wan's emphasis on character growth, as it would force Jason Momoa's Aquaman to grapple with an immense loss and navigate through a dark emotional state. Such a storyline could showcase the hero's resilience and evolution, making him an even more formidable and developed character. Given that Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is slated as the DCEU's final movie, Aquaman 3 would likely be released either under the new DC Universe or the DC Elseworlds label. James Gunn's comments hint at Momoa's continued involvement in the DC Universe, suggesting that Aquaman 3 could delve into explaining Arthur Curry's role in this new universe. Exploring potential differences between the DCEU and DCU versions of Aquaman could provide a fresh perspective, breathing new life into Momoa's franchise and offering fans an exciting continuation of the underwater hero's journey. If Aquaman 3 gets the green light, potential returning cast members include Jason Momoa as Arthur Curry/Aquaman, Nicole Kidman as Queen Atlanna, and Patrick Wilson as Orm, who underwent a redemption arc in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Amber Heard's return as Mera seems uncertain given recent events. Other characters, such as Dolph Lundgren as Nereus, Randall Park as Stephen Shin, Tamira Morrison as Thomas Curry, and John Rhys-Davies as the Brine King, could also make a comeback, as they were left alive at the end of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. A potential time jump might introduce a new actor portraying a grown version of Aquaman and Mera's son in the sequel. The potentiality of Aquaman 3 in the context of the DC Universe's transition raises intriguing questions about how the third film could unfold, especially with the DCU officially beginning in 2024. The precedent set by movies like Blue Beetle and Aquaman 2, released post The Flash and reportedly resetting the DC Universe, suggests that new DC films will seamlessly integrate into the DCU continuity without dwelling on the specifics of the transition from the DCEU. Considering the announcement of Justice League members from the DCEU being recast for the DCU, it appears unlikely that Aquaman 3 would be part of the mainline DCU. The film's only plausible chance might be in the Elseworlds label, which encompasses movies outside the mainline DCU continuity, as explained by James Gunn. This could be a strategic move to provide a proper send-off for Jason Momoa's Aquaman, allowing both the actor and potential director James Wan to conclude the trilogy that commenced in 2018. In the hypothetical scenario where Aquaman 3 is confirmed, the storyline could leverage the foundation laid by Aquaman 2. With Arthur unveiling Atlantis to the surface world, the third film could explore the potential challenges and opportunities arising from the fledgling relationship between Atlanteans and humans. This narrative arc could also offer a fresh perspective and tie into the DCU, with the events possibly influenced by the unclear happenings in The Flash. Alternatively, the movie could exist within the Elseworlds realm, providing creative freedom for a unique continuation of Momoa's Aquaman legacy separate from the core DCU continuity. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom concludes the DCEU on an unexpectedly positive note, deviating from the typical use of cliffhangers or setting up impending threats for future films. The movie provides a heartwarming send-off for its characters, showcasing Arthur Curry's seemingly rebuilt childhood home and everyone reveling in happiness. The absence of guaranteed happy endings in past DCEU films makes this sequence particularly noteworthy. The film captures glimpses of small, joyful moments from the characters' lives, illustrating the overall sense of contentment. Tom and Atlanna appear to have reunited and shared cozy moments. Arthur and Tom engage in a haka performance for Junior, and Junior himself plays with his canine companion. Mera and Arthur also exude happiness, creating a sense of fulfillment for the characters. In a surprising twist, the film reveals Orm, traditionally a character from the underwater world, happily residing on land and savoring a hamburger for the first time. This delightful scene also doubles as the mid-credit scene, allowing the film to have fun without the pressure of teasing the future of the DCEU. Well, that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.